Hi, Dave Man Max 6 back at the Mecca on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here. It's my great pleasure to have Bola Ojex back on the channel. And Bola, welcome back to JTV, man.
Thank you, Dave. It's always nice to be here.
It's good to have you back. So, I was excited actually when you reached out to me to film, because this past year, and I told you off camera that it was last year. That's how long this year seems to be beginning.
So
but yeah, you look tremendous. You made such a big jump in your placing, finishing top 2, top 3, almost winning. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. For so long, you've been competing at this, and always came up shy a little bit from the top placings. And finally this year, you made it. Almost won your show. Almost went to the Olympia. So I couldn't wait to ask you on camera, what the hell did you do to look so good this year? Because I think everybody wants to know.
Wow, what the hell did I do?
Or not do?
Honestly, I did nothing different.
That's not good.
The only different thing I did was dedication. Before, I was 50-60%. I never really gave what my coaches were saying everything. And this time, finally, not getting younger, I thought it's time to do this. And did the same thing with all my great coaches, Eric Browser, Hide Yamagishi, my present coach, George Farrah. And I just did what was on paper, and everything just worked better because I wasn't cheating every day. I wasn't eating 4 meals a day. I'm now eating 7 meals,
Wow.
And, just was a bit more serious, and took body work serious, my recovery, and just listened to my body a bit more.
Why? How many years? How many years have you been competing?
Wow, put it this way: I turned pro in 2003.
Okay, so 16 years.
My first show was in 2000.
Okay.
I remember back in Nigeria, before I left for England, I hosted a show in 1989. Probably before Stanley Mall was born. So in school, I was still in high school, but I've always had a passion for bodybuilding, and so it's been a long time coming.
Did you get a coach right from the beginning, or you learned on your own? And how did you how were you able to actually get pro status? You actually worked with anybody, or?
No, I did everything on my own.
Wow.
Obviously, I was quite lucky to have. To train in Temple Gym. This was from 1994.
Oh, well, there you go.
I was in England for 14 years. So
wow.
Dorian's influence on everybody in the gym, made us stronger. We didn't need a coach. We just listened to our body, and we stuck to the basics, and it worked. And that's how I learned.
So since you started competing, I don't understand why it took you 16 years to do it 100%. What clicked this year? What made you tell yourself, that's it, no more bullshit, I'm not cheating on the weekend, I'm going to do what's on the paper? What actually made you do that this year? Tell me.
I probably think it's my mom. She's always supported me, and she said, look, you got the genetics, and I've always taken it for granted, and I wanted to be successful in different ways, not just bodybuilding. So I kind of hindered myself. It's a personal thing that I was going through, and I focused more on doing business in my country, in Nigeria, in England, and trying to make it in other ways aside bodybuilding. And
that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. And I just lost the passion, and I still can't answer that question, but I found it, and that's what's important now. I have this passion, and I want to be the best of the best. And I'm 47. I still believe I can win the Olympia.
Our current 212 champion is 48.
Wow.
Yeah, you know that, right?
I know Kamal. I used to hang
He's
out
48 this year,
in his apartment in England. We're really good friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in the day. And I'm so proud of him. I'm coming for him next year.
So it's kind of like that story you have, because he came out of nowhere, wasn't even a pro a couple years ago, and then got pro status, won the Arnold, third at the Olympia's first year, second Olympia, wins it.
Yeah, he was a pro before.
Yeah, but they would never recognize it here.
Yeah, he actually, I think, was a pro, and what happened, he gave up his pro status
Oh.
to go back to Qatar, and he actually offered me, the country offered me the contract
Oh.
to turn back amateur and compete for them for 10 years.
Oh,
And
I didn't know
they
that.
paid good money, 6 figures, and free everything.
I see.
All I had to do was compete in the World Championship Amateur every year.
Oh, okay.
And you get more than, but I had to change one of my names to a Muslim name, and because family are all pastors, mom's a reverend, and it was a hard thing for me to do, so I stuck to the IFBB Pro thing. I never went to Qatar.
Wow, I never heard that. Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. So anyway, the point is he's 48 and he just won the Olympia this year, which people look at. I think more and more older bodybuilders are very successful still. As long as you
Dexter.
take care of yourself and your body.
Yes, like Dexter.
That's right. 50
Sean
years old.
Roden,
That's right. 43. Yeah.
Amazing.
Exactly. So what's your goal, man? You wanna finish the season with a win? I'm guessing.
The goal is to win these 2 shows, the Legion and the Chickarolo show, the Niagara
When's
Falls.
that?
It's 5 days after the Legion in Canada, Ontario.
In Niagara Pro?
Yes.
I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, I think it's the first time.
Okay.
And it's a bit more prize money for the
Okay.
212.
Wow.
So, anything can happen. I could go there and play stands, but the good news is at least I'm going to come at my best, God willing, and improve, working with George Farrah. And we're going for the best of me, which we believe will be a win.
Are you confident? I mean, I'm sure you must feel confident after those last second place and third place, and you're right there. So your confidence must be better than it was before.
Definitely a good 15% better.
Yeah.
Get motivation. John Jewett plays 4th at the Olympia.
Yes.
He improved a lot with his conditioning.
Yeah.
But we battled in Chicago. He was 3rd when I was 2nd. So that gave me more inspiration to know, wow, John came 4th.
You could have been 4th at the Olympia.
3rd.
Yeah.
Clarita, get out, But the goal this year is to be number 1 and come back next year to win the 212. And maybe we'll be chasing Standing Mo in the Open.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, you won't be 212 though.
Yeah.
You'll have to. So, do you have a hard time? Because what do you weigh today?
Today 216.
Oh shit! You look like you're 235. So it's not hard for you to still squeeze into 212. You're still you don't have to actually suffer.
I'll probably be 206 or something.
Really?
I don't know, but
So you never have a hard time making weight?
no.
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 Jesus, that's hard to believe.
Yes.
It's hard to believe, huh? You only 216.
216 this morning.
That's true.
I'm only
Wow.
5'7".
Yeah, it stands taller. Stands 5'10". Yeah.
5'10".
Yeah, because he's already at 225. When you see him at 225, yeah. He stands over there sitting, so I'm going to show him because it looks like we're talking to nobody, but we're really talking to somebody. Big Mehmet.
When
Yeah.
you have a good conditioning
Yeah,
and you weigh 200 pounds,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
then you look like 250.
I know. And that's actually, that's exactly what I was talking about. So, well, Bola, I'm really excited for you. If what I saw earlier in the year is any indication of how you're going to do this year, at the end of the year, I think your chances are really, really good. But you seem well also. You seem in a good spirit, which is important because if you don't feel it up here, it's hard to translate on stage. So
Very important.
yeah. I like your confidence, and I like you still have energy, even though you're 2 weeks out.
Thank
I'm sure George is going to bring you just right. Is George coming for the Legions or no?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'll speak to him tomorrow.
Okay.
And hopefully he comes. And it'll be great to have him there, to just that full boost,
Yeah, absolutely.
Team
Makes you warm.
Farrah, a good win for Team Farrah would be
Yeah.
great.
All right. Well, best of luck, my friend. Thank you for coming all the way from San Diego today to shoot with JTZ.
Oh, thanks,
And,
Dave. I just want to thank you for all your support since I've been in this country. So I remember I was working for you when I first came.
Oh my God, I forgot that.
Max Muscle, and you've always been a good person, good boss, good brother, friend, and you're just too nice.
Oh,
And,
man, well-
I got loads of respect for you.
I appreciate it. We appreciate you, and I wish you the best of luck in 2 weeks and in the Niagara Pro. And hopefully we get to do an interview with you as the winner, maybe with George. That'd be awesome.
Hopefully.
All right.
Thank you.
Anybody else you want to thank last minute?
Obviously, I want to thank George. He's really done. I mean, he gives me pep talks, inspirational talks twice a week. He's always on my case. He tells me how it is. You know, oh, they said this about you. You have to show them this and that. You know, he really does everything. And I want to thank Eric Browser, Hid Yamigishi, and everybody that's been there for me in this journey. I really appreciate it. I also want to say good luck to everybody competing, for them to come at their best. I wish everyone well.
All right, well, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.